Up, and the freaking camera lens is closed. Oops. So, we're back here again. This is Thunderbird 01. I'm filling in for Clay Ranger 143 as he is currently packing to go back home. So, you're probably thinking, are we reviewing yet another radio of the same design and whatever? Yes, we are. But this is something a little bit different. This is a different type of 519. The one we reviewed in season 1 is a second gen or third gen, I don't know, whatever the fuck, a 519. This right here, however, this is one of the holy grails of the 519s. This is the most sought after version of this radio that you can find on the market today. So in this episode of Radio Reviews, the finale I should say of season 12, we're going to be taking a look at a radio that's the same yet quite a little bit different. That is the first generation RadioShack 12519. So, the first gen 519, same deal as before, 34 buttons, literally looks like a mega block. You got your 3 switches on the side for the alarms and the alert function. You got your 12 volt DC input, your alert output, and your auxiliary input, because yes, this has aux. And right here you have your BNC to RCA, actually no, just a BNC antenna connector like you see on the unit end scanners. I should note that the antenna that's on this radio is not the one from the factory, because I thought getting a new antenna would fix the antenna arthritis issue, but wow, I could not have made that any more perfect. But yeah, as you can see, it does not fix the issue. So you already know what this sounds like. You already know what it looks like. You already know what it sounds like too, but for the sake of this review, let's go over the Siren Test first. Okay, so here is a Siren Test on the 519. Pretty simple, just like any other 519. It sounds like a police car. And the reason why I demonstrated the siren is that unlike the original 519 that most people have, this is the first header version, which means it goes off after the very first burst of same headers, as opposed to waiting until the final one. But with that mentioned, let's talk about the SkyWarn functionality. So the SkyWarn on the 519. So what you do is you go to your local SkyWarn frequencies, and you actually use this little... Wait, what? Am I actually getting something? Oh. Okay, I thought I was getting something, but apparently not. Okay, I'm hearing something on this frequency, but I don't know what it is. So, as it scrolls through the SkyWarn frequencies right here, So this radio has the ability to detect any and all types of SkyWarn bands that are actively being used by the National Weather Service. It goes from 144 to 144.390, and if I keep scrolling up, probably gonna do this in the shade, just so it's a little bit easier for me to handle. Yeah, so it's at 144.390 megahertz, and as we continue to scroll up, it goes through 145, goes through 146, 147, and then it goes to 148 megahertz as well. Then it goes straight to the 441, and it goes right up to 452 megahertz. So the SkyWarn frequencies, these will be different based on location. But now let's talk about something else that this radio has, and that would be the auxiliary inputs. Okay, so the auxiliary input on the 12519. So what you do to enable it is you press the aux button, which is right over here. And then when you turn the radio around, you see this little 3.5 millimeter jack that says aux input. So then what you do is you plug in an MP3 player or an iPhone or something that has a headphone jack on it. Take notes. And then you just play whatever music of your choice. I'm not going to fully demonstrate this because this was covered in the first 519 episode that was done in season 1 or 2, whichever one it was. So there will be a little card in the upper right hand corner of this video linking you to the original 519 episode, and the auxiliary capabilities will be demonstrated through there. And I should note that these are stereo speakers right here. There's one speaker on the left and the other speaker on the right. So with that said, now that we've discussed the auxiliary capabilities a little bit, let's talk about the speaker quality. Okay, so the speaker quality on the 519 first gen. So what I'm gonna do is go to the FM band. Oh yeah, and for some reason, whenever you enable the FM band, the signal on this thing just dies. So let's go to 103.9 WRCN to demonstrate this, because as you will see when we do the indoor and outdoor reception on this, it is not exactly the best.
20 years of material and lots of money. The estimates are over $2 trillion, and 2,500 American lives, and I believe about 1,100 coalition lives. What did we buy? We fell in love. There wasn't a will of the citizenry to defend their own land. And the Taliban was able to sweep through in, as you say, seconds or minutes. And it leads to photographs that are reminiscent.
Alright, so that was the speaker quality on the 519. It's definitely great. Everyone say it's S rank. I would say it is great. But now that we finished with that, let's do the indoor and outdoor reception next on this radio. Okay, so I have magically teleported into my room for this segment. It's like I didn't even have to snap my fingers this time. So we're going to discuss the indoor reception on the 519. Yes, and as you can see here, Michael has his phone fixed. About $200 to $300 later.
Hey, I paid half, so...
I know.
Also, would you mind explaining your slightly suggestive video thumbnail and title?
What do you mean?
Just a little squeeze, and I like how it has Katie on it.
I was not intending that at all, but anyways, I was not. But anyways, let's continue with the indoor reception on this thing.
I got the channel selected.
Barely getting WXJ 42.
We should mention, if the Nicholas didn't mention this already, it has a wonky tuner.
Yeah.
See?
The coastal waters forecast from March is in less than 1.9. Work out 20 nautical miles.
The tuner on it sucks. That's the only problem.
Yeah. Nothing on channel 6. And nothing on channel 7.
As usual.
Alright, so I'm gonna set this down. God fucking damn, that's heavy. And
This is why it's third party.
yeah.
Third party antenna all the way up to here. God damn.
So with the snap of my fingers, we shall be outside. Okay, so now we are on the other side of my house, on the back deck at least. And we are gonna do the outdoor reception on this thing next. Bruh. There's WXJ 42 right there. Nothing on channel 2. Nothing on channel 3.
2 p.m. Monday and 1:30 a.m. Tuesday. At Montauk, high tide is at 4:15 p.m. Monday and 4:37 a.m. Tuesday.
There's WXM 80. There's WWH 33.
Mostly cloudy with a chance of showers. Humid lows in the mid-60s.
Nothing on channel 6.
Weather, partly sunny.
And KW 35.
Just around 5 miles per hour. Becoming southeast in the afternoon. Tide, east-west inlet. That would be 23 a.m. High 2:57 p.m. Sunrise, 6:07 a.m. Sunset, 7:52 p.m.
Alright, so reception on this is good. I will say this is hindered by, this is affected by this external, I say external, but aftermarket antenna. But other than that, reception on this is pretty good. You might get a little bit less performance with a regular 519 antenna, but this should be just fine. So with that mentioned, let's go on to the AM and FM capabilities on this thing. Okay, so the AM and FM capabilities on the first gen 519. So you can store up to 10 presets on AM and 10 presets on FM. And I should have also mentioned that you can also store up to 20 SkyWarn channels and 5 weather channels as well. So let's go to AM real quick.
Water is there when you need it. It is even used to produce your morning coffee, the clothes you wear, or cleaning the fruits and veggies you like to
This is
snack on.
WICC
Your
AM
water
600
utility
over in
works hard
Bridgeport.
around the clock to ensure high-quality drinking water is there when you need it on demand. To learn about your water's journey from source to tap, contact your local water provider. Visit drinktap.org to learn more.
How about I don't? And then we're gonna go over to the FM band. Oh, by the way, I don't know why it flashes signal loss whenever you put on AM or FM. It was doing it just a little while ago. I'll demonstrate it again real quick.
But also, what did we accomplish? What was our end goal? What is it we were going into to do? And if you go back to previous wars, Truman raised
That is the
tax rate up
FM
to 92%
103.9 WRCN over in Long
to
Island.
pay for the Korean War. LBJ, who didn't assess the proper price tag, raised the tax rate.
All right, so with that mentioned, we're going to discuss the build quality next. Okay, so the build quality on the first gen 519. It's definitely well built. Definitely something that I would consider as a good quality plastic. There will be times where the door will just like snap off like that. But just as long as you don't lose this, you should be good. I don't know, quite honestly, I don't know why it detaches to begin with, but as long as it's in the same place as the radio itself, you should be fine. So, plastic's good, the buttons are alright, the switches work fine. The tuner on this is a little bit wonky, but I actually got this secondhand for $5. Yes, $5 from a friend of mine over in Indiana. If he happens to be watching this video, your 519 is holding up great. The antenna on it is a little bit. The antenna on it does still tend to like flop over like your typical dick, but at least with the at least this antenna in general, I tried swapping antennas. It just does not want to stay up. But other than that, the radio is working great. So, with that said, why don't we conclude this episode by going over the final thoughts on the 519? So, my final thoughts on the first gen 519. So, it is definitely a well-built radio. I am happy that this lasted as long as it did. This radio, at least judging by the quality check sticker on the bottom, I did manage to clean up some of the residue that was on there. This came out in November of 2009. Damn, bro, you got popcorn in that shit?
I hear popcorn like Ellie would make.
Yep. So, this radio is definitely really well built.
Oh, you're already finished?
Yeah, I'm already finishing. I'm already on the final thoughts. This radio's lasted a long time. I don't remember when Nathaniel Lusk got this.
I think we got it in like 2018-ish.
Possibly, but judging by the QC sticker on the back, it was made in November of 2009. So,
which is like one of the very first models.
Yep. And to say it's lasted this long, even with a wonky tuner, yeah, it still activates as if it was brand new. It still somehow detects the same headers, unlike the freaking 262s and 521s and the 382s and all that are known for dying.
Yeah. This can actually pick it up pretty well.
Yeah, as Xerxes proceeds to stand over by the door.
Yes. Hi.
We shall now conclude this episode. Definitely get a 519 if you can. Try not to overpay for these, because I have seen these going for astronomical prices for some reason. Apparently,
triple-digit values for the price of one.
And on that note, this concludes this episode. Be sure to strike them likes, follow that subscribe button, and twist that notification bell. Also be sure to subscribe to Clay Ranger 143, and even though they were not featured in this episode, subscribe to Norfolk Southern Storm and NorCal Dude 599. And also be sure to subscribe to everyone that was featured in Season 12. Their channel links will be in the description below as well.
Yes, indeed it will, and it will also be featured through the Radio Reviews Twitter account. Every single episode will go through there depending on when they are released. And, apologies for how quick this episode was, but we are kind of in a rush to, go back to LaGuardia Airport. My flight is leaving at 5:19 p.m. Hey, 5:19 at 5:19 p.m.
Yep.
Eastern Daylight Time.
Anyways, so yeah, this is Thunderbuddy 01 signing out, along with everyone who was featured in prior episodes, and
Clay Ranger 143, who did most of the filming work, but again, major thanks to you for the big help that you did.
No problem. And with that said, this concludes Season 12. I'm going to put this back because I can already feel it getting hot.
Oh, indeed it is. And as you can see, we have a wild Xerxes and a wild Sweet Pea. So yeah, my phone is fixed officially, even though I'm going to get relentlessly ball busted for it.
Oh yeah.
But anyways, yeah. Season 12 is officially done. The best season ever is done. And with that, we shall see you guys in season 13. Get ready for those flying hoverboards, flying cars, and flying planes, and flying everything.
Flying planes.
Yes, because planes already fly, but let's call them flying planes because we're edgy like that. No. But no. We will see you guys in season number 13. Sayonara for now. Well, guys, that was it. Season 12 is officially complete. No more episodes from Connecticut for quite a while, but I just want to say thank you all for the support that you have given my channel, myself, and for this series as well. Radio Reviews Season 13 will be coming out within the next few months or so. Hope you're having a great 2022 already. As you all know, we have just gotten into the first start of this new year, and obviously we had some carryover episodes to air from Season 12 into this new year and the first month of said new year. But hope you guys enjoyed Season 12, and I could definitely say that Season 12 has been one of the longest experiences of filming videos I have ever done in my entire YouTube career, because even though I've made hour-long scenarios, 3-hour-long scenarios here and there, and other long videos, nothing could compare to the amount of time, dedication, and fun we had to make Season 12 the best season ever. The previous seasons obviously had their own moments, and I'm getting messenger requests and notifications up the wazoo because of my announcement in my Discord server. And by the time you see this, if you are in my Discord server and you saw that announcement saying that Radio Reviews Season 12's episodes were complete from the Twitter account, that's when I'm making this video. Even though it is Thanksgiving Day 2021 as I am filming this, this will be seen in easily January 2022. So, as for right now, Radio Reviews may be gone, but it'll definitely be back stronger than ever. Now, I won't guarantee that Season 13 will have, like, more episodes than, you know, Season 12, because I pretty much think that Season 12 topped it all off in terms of episodes, because Season 12 was a season that I wasn't even expecting to be this big in terms of episodes, durations, timelines, and the details that we would get into with these radios from Katie, Javier, and Nicholas alike. And, it has definitely been a fun experience reviewing every single one of them. We're almost up to 200 episodes because of this season. We are at 184 episodes right now, if I am correct, as of Season 12's finale and all the other episodes combined. So we are not that far off from our 200th episode, so I cannot wait to get into that, and I'm curious to see what the 200th radio will be. So that for a future episode and a future season. But for now, thank you all for watching. Be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for future videos, and also subscribe to all the channels and people mentioned in the videos of Season 12. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been my pleasure to bring you this incredibly goofy yet informative series. So, Season 12 is done. Flipso, dead. No more. But the series is not over. Not by a long shot. Like I said, there will be tons of more episodes coming along your way in the future. So stay tuned and stay subscribed. And on that note, this is Clay Ranger 143 signing out.